Nostradamus and The Simpsons. Shocking predictions for Biden and Harris. As the race for the White House approaches its climactic finish, an unexpected twist has emerged. President Biden has stepped aside, entrusting the reins of leadership to Vice President Kamala Harris. This astonishing turn of events is not merely a contemporary political maneuver. It has deep historical echoes, as the renowned seer Nostradamus seemingly foresaw this development 5 centuries ago. In a remarkable display of prophetic insight, Nostradamus not only anticipated Biden's resignation, but also delved into his inner thoughts and emotional state during this pivotal moment. Compounding this intriguing narrative, the film industry has added its own layer of prediction. A notable film has captivated audiences with its uncanny ability to foreshadow real-life events, including a striking scene featuring Vice President Harris seated confidently in the Oval Office. This correlation between cinematic storytelling and actual political shifts beckons us to explore these connections further. Before we embark on this fascinating journey, I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all of you for your likes and subscriptions. Your support means the world to us. Now, let's unravel the tapestry of these prophecies, starting with the insights offered by Nostradamus. Nostradamus's prophecy, Century Tent, LXX5. In this particular quatrain, Nostradamus writes, "The old tribune on the point of trembling, he will be pressed not to deliver the captive, the will, non-will, speaking the timid evil, to deliver to his friends lawfully." Words back in, I don't know. Dissecting the prophecy. At first glance, the phrase, "the old tribune on the point of trembling," carries significant weight. In ancient Rome, a tribune served as a protector of the citizens, a role not dissimilar to that of the president in today's American democracy. The term "old tribune" symbolizes an aging leader who embodies the democratic ideals of the nation. In this context, President Joe Biden emerges as a fitting embodiment of this title. As the oldest individual to serve as President of the United States, Biden took office on January 20th, 2021, at the age of 78. Born on November 20th, 1942, he has undoubtedly left an indelible mark on American politics. Biden's political journey began in 1970, when he was elected to the Newcastle County Council in Delaware. A mere 2 years later, he secured a seat in the U.S. Senate at just 29 years old, making him one of the youngest senators in history. Over his extensive career, Biden spent over 36 years in the Senate, before assuming the role of vice president and ultimately winning the presidency in 2020. The phrase, "the old tribune," thus unmistakably points to Joe Biden. Next, we encounter the evocative expression, "on the point of trembling," which signifies vulnerability, fatigue, and concern, particularly when grappling with significant challenges. As an elder statesman, Biden confronts not only the demands of leading a vast nation, but also the toll that age and pressure exert on his health and decision-making abilities. The line, "he will be pressed not to deliver the captive," is particularly poignant. Here, the captive serves as a metaphor for the burdens of power and responsibility that Biden must navigate. This phrase suggests that the weight of leadership can become a formidable challenge, one that Biden must grapple with as he faces mounting pressure from both external and internal forces within his party. The notion of "not to deliver the captive" hints at his struggle to retain control and authority amid doubts about his strength and resolve. The phrase, "the will, non-will, speaking the timid evil," captures the internal conflict Biden experiences as he contemplates his future. Will signifies his determination to continue leading, while non-will embodies his hesitations and doubts, perhaps influenced by his health struggles. This introspective struggle reveals the complexity of a leader at a crossroads, torn between the desire to fulfill his responsibilities and the need to pass the mantle to a successor. The final line, "to deliver to his friends lawfully," resonates deeply within the context of contemporary politics. It anticipates the legal transfer of power from Biden to Vice President Kamala Harris, his ally and trusted confidant. This transfer not only reflects Biden's recognition of Harris as a capable successor, but also symbolizes a broader commitment to continuity within the Democratic Party. On August 20th, during the Democratic National Convention, DNC, in Chicago, Biden made a historic decision to pass the torch to Harris, solidifying her position as his nominee for the upcoming election. This pivotal moment sets the stage for Harris to potentially become the first female president in U.S. history, a development that echoes Nostradamus' cryptic verses. The Simpsons prediction. While Nostradamus' insights are striking, the world of entertainment has also provided its own prophetic narratives. In a memorable episode of The Simpsons, the character Lisa Simpson ascends to the role of the first female president of the United States. The parallels between Lisa's character and Kamala Harris are uncanny. Viewers are quick to notice the similarities in attire, demeanor, and overall presence. As the political landscape shifts, public sentiment is crucial. Following a fiery debate on September 10th, a CNN survey revealed that 63% of registered voters who watched the debate viewed Vice President Harris as the standout candidate. In stark contrast, only 37% believed former President Trump made the most significant impact. This indicates a growing momentum for Harris as she prepares to lead her campaign against Trump. In the debate, candidates often engage in personal attacks, but this time, the discourse also revolved around critical policy issues affecting American citizens. Key topics included economic development, inflation, immigration, healthcare, and foreign relations, particularly concerning the ongoing crisis in Ukraine and the Israel-Hamas conflict. Confident in her performance, Harris's campaign issued a challenge to Trump, inviting him to participate in a second debate scheduled for October. Trump, on the other hand, took a rare step to enter the speaking room typically reserved for supporters, confidently asserting, "This was my best debate." When queried about Harris's campaign desire for another debate, Trump retorted, "She wants that because she lost." This back and forth highlights the competitive nature of the race, with both candidates positioning themselves strategically to garner support. As the polls reveal, the race remains tightly contested, particularly in 7 battleground states that are critical to the election's outcome. The shifting dynamics within the Democratic Party, coupled with a surprising late-stage candidate change, have resulted in a scenario where both candidates appear evenly matched. The prophetic intersection. As we navigate through Nostradamus' predictions and the cultural references from The Simpsons, a question looms: who will emerge victorious in this monumental election? Only time will reveal the answer. Yet, amid this uncertainty, one thing remains clear. Faith plays a crucial role in how individuals perceive these events. Whether one sees these developments as part of a larger cosmic plan, or merely a series of coincidences, the implications are profound. The astoundingly accurate predictions regarding Biden's transition and Harris's rise to prominence underscore a growing sense of wonder surrounding Nostradamus' foresight. Additionally, the ominous forecasts regarding Trump's potential assassination, although he has yet to meet this fate, leave many to ponder the significance of these prophecies. As we continue to explore Nostradamus' verses, we uncover deeper truths about the tumultuous world we inhabit. His messages resonate powerfully, urging us to reflect on our current circumstances and the choices that lie ahead. The next segments will delve into the wisdom contained within his prophecies, shedding light on events that could shape our future. In conclusion, the intersection of Nostradamus's foresight and popular culture illustrates the uncanny ability of certain narratives to resonate across time and space. With predictions about Trump's assassination and the ascendancy of Harris, we find ourselves in a moment of heightened awareness and anticipation. Stay tuned for our upcoming segment titled Nostradamus Predicts the Winner Will Be a Man, where we will further unpack the implications of these prophetic insights. Thank you once again for your likes and subscriptions. They bolster our commitment to bring you engaging and thought-provoking content.